Reading with Val.
Hi guys, my name is Valerie. Today I am going to share with you this amazing book called Show Me a Sign. It is by Ann Clare LeZotte, and it is a historical fiction book. In this book, Mary, the main character, lives on this island called Chilmark. Nowadays, they call it Martha's Vineyard. She is deaf, and a lot of people are deaf in her community, so she doesn't really feel like she is different in a lot of ways. She signs with her hands. She signs different letters and motions to talk in sentences with other people who know sign language. And I think that's really cool just because you can have a way of communicating without speaking. She lives with her family, and that is her mom and dad. Her brother George died, which is pretty sad. There is a person named Ravenley, and he found this person named Andrew. And Chilmark doesn't really get that many visitors there, and so it's kind of exciting but kind of weird at the same time. Andrew seems like a really nice person. He just seems like a science person, but he did something horrible. So the scientist Andrew, he came here because he wanted to know why people were deaf and why that particular island, Chilmark, why there was more deaf people, like half of the population is deaf there, and why. So Andrew, he came to the island and take some notes and get some samples of tree bark and sand and dung beetles and stuff like that. And Andrew's boss also said that he should bring a live person from the village. He brought Mary. And so they had a long fight, kicking and pinching and punching and stuff like that, because Mary doesn't want to be kidnapped by a strange weirdo. She doesn't want to leave her family. And I would basically do anything I can, but at the end, even Mary couldn't control Andrew because he's 30-ish and she's 11. She can't do anything to kind of preserve herself. And so she eventually gave up, and Mary got into a boat with Andrew and they sailed to the city. When she gets to the city, she feels terrified, strange. She feels fear. I totally understand that. She feels not belonging because people are just staring at her because her hair's torn and her clothes are rattered and stuff. She was shocked because she didn't know that the world was so big. And she didn't know that people didn't know about deaf people. People that lived in the city haven't really met anybody that's deaf. They were looking at Mary like she was an animal with 5 eyes and long tentacles. And I really think that's just terrible because she's a human too, and anybody could be deaf. There's a possibility. And it shows how Mary tries to escape from the city. It's really interesting how the story plays out. I think this is a great adventure book, and it shows that you can be capable of something even though you have a disability, and you can communicate with other people. Even if you're deaf, you can use sign language. And I actually learned the alphabet in ASL, American Sign Language. I'm going to show you the letters in the alphabet in ASL. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And then the numbers are very simple, 1 through 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back to the book. My favorite character is Mary, just because she's really persistent. She shows that she can be capable of stuff that people think she's not capable of. She also has the courage to do some things that other people might be too scared to do or too nervous to do for a reason. I would recommend this book to kids between the ages 9 through 12. The lesson would be that no matter who you are, you can still be capable of anything anyone else can do, as long as you put your mind to it. Remember to read on, have fun, and dream big. I hope you enjoyed the book, and see you guys later. Bye!